My name is Elena, and I'm an independent artist.
My name is Chelsea Nicole, and I am an independent artist.
My name is Austin Forcier. I'm with Monday's Mona Lisa, and I am an independent artist.
My name is Lauren Anderson, and I am an independent artist.
The air we breathe is free.
Hugs are free.
Daydreaming is free.
A thunderstorm is free.
It's true, some of the best things in life are free.
My passion, however, has a price.
Think before you download illegally.
Please do not steal my dream.
Do not. Please do not steal my dream.
Dancing with your best friends. Melody pulling on your heartstrings. You laugh, you cry, you wanna sing along. It's your lap or a song.
This has been a Chris Top production.
Yeah. You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Lift or pop.
Take it from the top.
And portions of the day's programming are reproduced by means of electrical transcriptions or tape recordings.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
I am the one and only Chris Top.
You can either talk in the Chris Top program.
Broadcasting live from my lavish studio apartment.
The VCR and the DVD, there was a night of black back in 1970. We didn't know about the World War Web, was a whole different game being played back when I was a kid. Wanna get down in a cool way, picture yourself on a beautiful day. Big bell bottoms and groovy long hair, just walking in style with a party full MP3 play. You can listen to the music on the Chris Top program. You can hear the music on the Chris Top program.
This is the Chris Top program.
And I am the one and only Chris Top, broadcasting live from sunny Clarksville, Tennessee, at the beautiful, trendy, how would you say it, hip Panera Bread.
It's hip and happening.
Right.
Double H.
Is that how you spell hip? I don't know. Is double H? Like
hip and happening.
Hip. Oh, like you can. Okay, I see what you see.
Yeah.
I'm just not cool. I try. I really
You
try.
are cool though.
I know. I work on it. So how are you doing today?
Doing pretty lit.
Yeah?
I was just gonna say that I'm lucky to be sitting next to the man, the myth, the legend, the man you wish you could be but will never be, the radio god, Chris frickin' Top.
And that goes out to our probably 3 listeners. I appreciate you guys. And I'll never, ever take any of you for granted, for sure. So I was talking to Ashley earlier, and I told them that we're planning this big hiking trip that's coming up in, like, September. So we're getting ready for this.
Yeah, we got to get ready like MacGyver.
Yeah, her dad told me I'm starting to look, pretty good, pretty trim.
You are looking good. You're
told him
looking
that's the
lit.
idea. Yeah. 31 pounds so far.
Whoa.
Yeah. Boom!
Right? Now, that's just since I started this second go-around. Since I started working on it a couple years ago, it's about 50-something altogether. So I'm getting there. I got to be ready for those trails going up the mountain and stuff. Yeah, So you know what I like about Panera Bread?
What?
Besides the Chipotle chicken avocado melt?
What?
And besides the broccoli cheddar soup?
What?
There's something that they do that just floors me every time I think about it. Panera, we donate bread every night to, like, charities and things like that. Can anybody guess? Now, some of you guys out there might know this, but can anybody guess, dollar-wise, how much Panera donates in food and leftovers every night? And this is cafe-wide. Cafes in Canada, cafes in the United States. Dollar-wide. Anybody know? Anybody want to guess?
1.
Over 2,000 cafes.
10.
10 what?
10 million.
You got to do this when you do that. You got to change it.
$10 million.
Right. Billions? Okay.
Billions.
So what do you think? What would you say if I said $100 million worth?
I'd say that's pretty right on.
Yes, that's a lot of people with food insecurity that don't have to worry about it that time.
Yeah!
I'm so glad you don't have your own mic today. I really, really am.
She's projecting.
Man,
I don't need my own mic.
She's like, see, I'm already deaf in this ear. Now I'm working on this one. So, Ashley, how are you today?
I'm doing really
much for having me today.
I feel giddy like a schoolgirl.
Boy. Schoolboy, you're a boy.
I guess somewhere in between. We'll say. But, okay, so this is special. This is special because this is the first in-person interview that we've done together.
Yes, it is. Every other one's been over the phone.
Yes, we're over Skype.
Or over Skype.
Yeah, so
however fancy we want to get with technology, you know?
Yeah, it was back in 2014 was the first one.
I know.
You were like this tall.
We were talking. I've actually been like the same height since I was 12, so you
Yeah.
know, like not that aspect hasn't really changed. But yeah, no, especially when you play like the sound bites last time from the first interview,
Yep.
I was just like slightly mortified. But like at the same time, it was really fun to go back in time.
It was cool, right?
And reminisce.
Yeah. Do you ever go back and listen to the old episodes? Because I know you got a lot of stuff going on.
I mean, yes. And then at the same time, though, I always have such a hard time, regardless of whenever things were recorded, to go back and listen to myself.
Yep.
Just because, you know, everyone has that thing where they're just like, do I sound like that? And then, you know, all that fun stuff.
Well, now, back in 2014, we played Family Business on the show.
Yeah!
So you know, now we're on Simple Life. You're on the Simple Life tour. So how much do you feel like you've changed as an artist in that it's really a short time?
It really is.
And I've got my opinion on this, but I want to know what you think.
It kind of feels like forever, though. When I look back on it, when people are always like, oh, how long have you been doing this? I'm like, well, let me do the math. And then I'm like, you know, like 5-6 years. And I'm like, wow, that's really not long at all in comparison to a lot of people in the industry. I feel like I've grown quite a bit. You know, one of my things that I've always find so interesting is to go back and listen to old projects like Family Business and, you know, compare it to our newest album, Simple Life, and even just the songs that I'm writing now. It's like, holy cow, the progression and just being able to find, you know, who I am as an artist and really develop my style and what I like and experiment with things is just really cool. And it's nice that it's all, you know, recorded and saved on a compact disc.
You're working on being awesome.
Yes, totally well-being.
Aren't we all?
Every day
Aren't
I'm
we all?
loving.
So Nick, I got to know your secret to, like, okay, because I brought this up to you guys because if I was on the road, I'd basically be eating cheese puffs and beef jerky the whole time. But you guys say it's like not a problem to stay in shape on the road and stay fit.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of depends because there's obviously days where we're all just like, let's load up on carbs and eat lots of sugar and stuff. But, I mean, for the most part, we're just so, like, go, go, go. That in itself is kind of just like a natural workout without being a workout.
You got to think, you know, at a show, if you're... Oh, sorry.
Take the microphone, Brett.
Hello. So, you got to think about it, right? If load-in takes an hour...
Yeah.
You know, you got a sound check. You got to, you know... When you play the show, however long that is, then you load out. How long of an activity is that?
Yeah.
6 hours.
Yeah, so it's like a 6-hour aerobicize.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, and then you do that 3 days in a row.
Yeah,
It's
so
not so hard to stay
it's not hard to.
Yeah, and I mean, like, on our days off and stuff, you know, we'll go out and we'll, you know, do actual, like, workouts and whatnot.
Kickbox.
But, I mean, for the most part, we got a pretty health-conscious group, so we always make sure there's, you know, good things to eat amongst the bad in the motorhome and stuff like that. And, you know, it's honestly just being conscious of everything that you're putting in your body and what it can do for you. But I mean, traveling so much is just so important to just stay up on your health because the second you go down, everything else goes down with you.
Okay. Now, I was hanging out with Nick a little earlier in the guys' room. You know, we were having the guy talk.
Yeah,
You know, and I can't tell you everything that went on in there because it breaks the bro code.
What happens in the bathroom stays in the bathroom.
Exactly. But he did tell me this. He said that when you guys finally get the big double-decker bus, like with the big screen TV and like all this crazy stuff, that I could probably come along.
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
and hang
at
out.
that point, there's like, you know,
I could be a groupie.
14 beds. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you ever want to come along, sound production, you know,
Yeah,
that
just
sort
chill
of
out.
Stuff.
You could run your broadcast.
Production.
Yeah,
You could help
yeah.
with
That
our
sounds like
broadcast.
fun.
I could definitely pitch in. I could
Throw
have,
yourself in a buck
yeah.
and we'll call it good. you
absolutely.
know?
So we can do that, right?
Bada boom.
Okay, cool.
It's a done deal, amore.
Now, when we first met, I made you make me a promise. I don't know if you remember what that was or not. I'm going to remind you.
I was going to say,
It's been 4 years.
Probably remind me.
When you do hit that pinnacle of your success, and I think it's going to happen. I think it's just right around the corner because I've been watching you grow. You got to get me backstage passes.
You actually, okay, now I remember because you also mentioned it on my last broadcast that I did.
Yes,
you were
yes.
like, hey.
We got to keep reminding you because,
backstage passes,
right.
operate, that sort of thing.
Yes.
It's all good.
Yes, and I've got it recorded.
Our grapes
included.
And Nick's the witness.
Screenshots of the Facebook comments.
So he knows.
It's all good.
Well,
yes.
now we have the whole entire Panera.
Yes, everybody at Panera knows that we get backstage
watching.
passes. So I'm good. I'm good.
Tell
Okay,
your
so we're gonna play product placement right there.
Placement.
That's bagels. That's bagels for the band.
Brought to you by
Panera Bread and the Chris Top program.
And Chris was so nice as to buy us like 3 of those giant bags full of,
That was Panera that brought those. So thank Panera. I'm cheap.
Well,
I'm way too cheap.
Chris and the team at Panera, they're treating us extremely well, and we're gonna have bagels till we,
Yeah, for a while till you make it to the next
nice
Panera.
And we're gonna float away.
I knew that was
song.
coming.
That could be a hit song. You never know. So you're going to sing 2 songs for us today, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, what are they before you sing? Are you going to sing "Simple Life"? You're going to save that one for the second or first?
I like to make people wait in anticipation.
Okay.
So we'll do that one second.
Gotcha.
And
okay.
then I think we agreed on the first one being actually because like I said, this is a special event. You know? So we were gonna play one of our songs that's not digital released yet off the album called "Bring on the Rain," especially since the song was actually kind of written with some literalness to it, and it's raining today.
Yes.
So I figured,
it's perfect.
It
why
fits.
not?
It fits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, good. And I was looking at because when you gave me the CD, I thought it was just the single, but you've actually got "Simple Life" on it. No Prince Charming. That one came out. Was that last year or that was the year before?
That was the year
That was the year before.
She's gone.
Yes, and I've got to say, and I've listened to "Simple Life" a couple times. I love the song, but "She's Gone" still my favorite.
That's okay.
Yeah, and I think the first time I heard that was at the Commodore Grill. That was last year, right?
That was last year.
Yeah. So
time flies, and it feels like forever ago, but it wasn't really that long ago.
yeah, I know it wasn't. And you've got "Bring on the Rain" on here, and then "Red, White, and Blue." Now, if I want to buy a copy of this, how do I get it?
So to buy the album in its entirety, you guys can go to my website, ashleywineland.com, and there's a store there, and that's the first thing listed on there. And so you guys can pick it up, and I'll mail it out to you. It's an actual physical CD, so you can do whatever you want with it once it gets into your mailbox.
Is it also on iTunes?
The whole album is not on iTunes, which is what makes it special. Because there are a couple songs on there, like those ones we're going to play for you guys today, "Bring on the Rain," that are not digitally released. So if anybody wants to hear the recorded versions of them, right now, the only way they're going to be able to do that is by buying the full album.
Oh, now do you autograph the album, or are you willing? Okay.
Yeah. And when you guys check out, there's a little section that says like autograph request, and you can, if you're buying it for someone, you can put like a personalized deal or just what version of your name you'd like on there.
Now, when you guys autograph, because I want you and Nick both to autograph it, you've got to make me look cool.
Yeah.
Right? Because I have cool issues most of the time.
Okay.
I just want you to, because I can show my friends, like when they come over, and be like, "Hey, look at this,"
Yeah.
So
yeah. Well, Nick will pull out his poetic skills. He'll write you an epic on the CD, and then I'll draw a really cool picture to go along with it, and that'll make it even more cool.
Good. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Now, let's focus a little bit on the 2 songs we're going to do today. Now, "Bring on the Rain." Now, did you write this yourself? Did you collaborate with somebody? Did Nick write the whole thing, and you're just not giving him credit, or what?
No, it is my original song, and like I mentioned, it kind of comes with a little bit of a literal, but most of it is, more of a metaphorical kind of song. The literal sense actually comes from the fact that more often than not, anytime I perform, especially when I was first starting off in my career, it would literally rain. And being from Arizona, like that in itself is always extremely rare. But it always seemed to happen every time I had a show. And especially on this tour, it's been following us. So, we always, at least now, look at it as a sign. It's like something good is going to happen. Mm-hmm. And, the metaphorical part of it also comes into play where, life brings us all different types of storms. And, I always compare them. They can be like the Charlie Brown rain clouds, or they can be like massive, Category 5 hurricanes that, you literally just don't know what to do with life after they come and they knock you out. But the whole point of the song is to, just look at life in those situations and just say, it's not the most fun thing to go through. It's going to be really tough. It's going to be difficult. But on the other side of things, when it's all over, when it's all done, better things are going to be around the corner. And I'm going to be such a better person at the end of the day. And I'm going to learn so many new things. And I'm going to come to actually appreciate it. And I'm not going to stop. And I'm not going to let those storms stop me, no matter how hard it gets.
Nice. Okay, I want to hear it now. Can we do it now?
Yes, we can totally do it now.
Sweet. I'm excited. This is like, how special do you feel right now? Because this is like our own little
legit
private concert right here.
Here at Panera.
Yeah.
And all of our other friends who didn't know they were getting a concert tonight.
Yeah, I know.
All right. Is that coming through well?
Yep.
All right, cool. Sometimes to be who you want to be, you gotta work for everything. Writing it out, nothing's free. No one can
Absolutely beautiful.
That was lit.
That was really good. That was really, really good. What I like about watching you guys on your are they weekly now, or once a week, or twice a week now? The videos.
So it depends on the week. With being on tour and stuff, they've now kind of cut down to once a week.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing them twice a week, but I mean, you know, like this week's special because they get multiple.
Yeah, sure.
This week with the interviews and stuff that I'm doing, and then of course the regular one that I usually do. So it just depends, but you know, usually I do them every Friday. If, you know, being like I said, being on tour kind of changes that schedule up a little bit, but for the most part, I do them every Friday.
You know, I've seen a lot of artists live, and I'll listen to their professionally recorded CDs, and they sound phenomenal. Then I'll go see them live, and it's like, not so much, you know. But you guys knock it out of the park every time. Whether it's just you two or the whole band or whatever, it's just you guys sound great together too.
Well, thank
That was some
you.
great harmonies.
Yeah, we've been working together since I actually started doing live performances. So it's been about 5 years of working together.
So yeah,
Is she? Hey, Nick. Let's give Nick the mic for a second. Is she kind of bossy sometimes?
You're acting like she's not in the room.
Yeah.
You know the song, I'm bossy. I'm the first good at team on the that's not her at all.
No, not at all. Okay,
You know,
okay.
Pretty much, you know,
Yeah.
I'm allowed my own independence.
Sure.
You know, and,
Sure.
It's just been a great.
Does she
5
yell
years.
at you?
No.
I can have an intervention with her if I need to.
No, not at all.
Okay, good.
No.
Okay, so everybody gets along
You know who
great?
yells at me? My mom, which
Okay.
you know.
Luckily, she's not on the bus.
That makes sense.
And Brent yells at me too.
Okay.
Who
Does
is
he
our
deserve it
manager.
sometimes?
I mean, sometimes we get a little bit goofy. Sometimes I have to tell them to stop doing all those stick tricks back there.
Mm-hmm.
But it's always kind of funny, though, you know, when they do happen. So
Sure.
we like to keep things lighthearted over here in our team and our operation and stuff. But at the same time, too, when it's time to buckle down and be serious, we buckle down and we get serious.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you have one sibling. You have a brother?
Yes, I have a younger brother.
Okay, I just want to make sure because both of you are like super talented. I didn't know if maybe there was a third one that like wasn't so talented I'd never seen.
No, my parents were just like, I can't afford 3. So, you know, they had a boy and a girl, and they were all good to go.
Okay, now he's an athlete, right?
Yes, he's a competitive figure skater.
Yeah, so he can like jump up in the air and do twirls and stuff.
Yeah, he's extremely athletic, and some of the stuff that he can do is just like, I don't know. You know, and he's like, oh God, and then, you know, he's super lean and stuff. He doesn't have to try. But then he always likes to be like, oh my gosh, you know, look, I gained weight. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if you say one more word.
Well, yeah, the Olympics were just on, obviously, you know. So I'd send him like a video and I'd be like, dude, can you do that? Just you know, he'd be like,
just to mess with them.
Yeah.
Where you been?
Right,
You know?
right.
But he is amazing, the things that he can do.
So can you ice skate?
Yeah, so I was actually a competitive figure skater. That's kind of actually how he got started, was because I was like, let's do it, you know?
Yeah. He stole your thunder, didn't he?
You know, at this point, yeah. But I mean, it ended up working out because, you know, we now do 2 totally different but equally difficult.
He's not like I want to be a singer now, is he?
Yeah, no.
You better watch him.
I mean, he always likes to mess with me, and he'll walk around. He loves Simple Life, and he, you know, makes fun of me. He's like, you know, actually, that's like the only song you have. So I'm like, oh, okay. But he'll go around and he'll like just sing it, and you know, be a brother and make fun of me and whatnot, and the things that I do for my job. So
we were on the way to dinner for Aunt Linda's birthday, you know, and I'm in the car with Brent, and he's in the back seat, and Simple Life comes on, you know, just to listen to it, and he's like, gosh, that beat. He's like, Nick, how does it feel that you're the drums on Simple Life, dude? And I'm like, it's a great feeling.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He was legitimately like, dude, how does it feel?
Wow, so he was into it.
Yeah.
Now, I bet a lot of people probably experience that, you know, when they hear the music. So that's cool.
We definitely
and it's good.
hope so. That's always the goal.
Yeah. Yeah, now I want to bring something up before we go any further. Now, how important is it, Allie, and this question's for you, like, I have the technology, I have the software, I could just go, like, to YouTube and find the She's Gone video, and I could just record it on my own. And it would sound great. I could get it for free. So is that okay or what?
No, and I'm just going to bring this microphone over here because it's about to get real up in this place.
Let me move your cords.
Let me move my
Thank
tea.
you.
Yeah.
Just move everything because it's going to get real. You can, but you shouldn't. Like, that's not using wisdom. Like, when an artist puts their heart and their soul into something, they want to keep doing it. They don't want to just do one thing and be done. No, they want to keep doing it. They want to go on tours, and they want to do everything that they can. This is their passion. And for you to go on there and just steal that, like, that's a douche move. And this is a no douchebag zone. So, don't be a douche. Buy the music. It's like, what? One song is like 99 cents. So don't be stingy. Buy the whole album, and you can listen to great music, and you can feel proud knowing that you put something into that person's passion so that they continue. So if I find out that you have been stealing music from people, I'm going to do something for you. I will hunt you down!
See, the whole place got quiet.
Yeah.
So I used to broadcast out of an apartment, and I think the cops were called like twice.
They were called.
Yeah, because of that. But that's our public service.
I got a cramp now on my leg.
Yeah.
I feel like an old woman.
It's like this, right? A song costs 99 cents.
Yes.
Okay. How much does a cup of coffee cost?
$5. $5.
How long does that cup of coffee last you?
5 seconds.
Maybe 30 minutes. If
Yeah,
you're like me,
maybe.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you throw the cup away.
Yep.
What do you do?
You're done.
You're done.
You're done.
Where's the song go?
Got it.
You
Forever.
still got
Forever
it.
and ever.
Right.
That's good advice. That's
Bada
good
bing,
advice.
bada bang, bada boom.
It's a done deal.
She's way hyper, man.
Amore.
She's way hyper. Way hyper.
Arrivederci.
All right, so your dad, he's the driver. He does the driving. Is he the bodyguard too?
You know, he kind of wears a
Both of
million different hats while we're out on the road. So, you know, to kind of, designate him to one specific role is just not possible.
Gotcha.
As he does it all.
Okay,
And
now.
he's honestly what keeps us going.
Okay, now your mom's at home. Does she ever get a chance to come along, or does she stay or does she even want to come?
No, she's just like, I really don't like her. She's just waiting. No, I mean, on occasion, if it ends up working out and stuff, she'll get to come. It was like when we kicked off our tour in California, and she was able to come, but she kind of made it work because my brother was also training with coaches out in California. So it was kind of a double hitter. It was a little bit more justifiable. And so when things like that can happen, usually she's able to come out, when we're on tour.
Okay.
Or like if there's some sort of vacation time, like my brother's off school or whatever, they try to come out and hang out with us. But I mean, for the most part, she holds down the fort. Back at home, and my brother's still in school and everything like that, and he's doing his training, so she covers that end, whereas Pa and I are out on the road being road dogs.
You having fun? We're gonna hear another song. I'm talking to you.
I want to give a shout out to my friend Tiffany. She's sitting over there. She brought me here tonight, and she's really lit. So yeah, shout out to Tiffany.
Capital L.
Wait, what?
Capital L-I-T.
That's not how she spells her name.
You said lit. She's real lit.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is lit.
You don't want the lowercase L.
Oh, I
on
thought
that.
you were talking about her name.
No.
So who are all the members in the band?
So currently right now, I mean, obviously there's Nick, but he's not here right now because they're actually, this is, their hometown. I have Cassandra Hawkins on violin, George Washburn on lead guitar, and Teddy Stevens on the bass.
Yeah. So and you guys have been together for how long now? Or just for a month?
A whole whopping 3 weeks.
Yeah. So, but I heard some good things though.
No, it's been really great. Everyone has such a positive attitude. They're so extremely talented and stuff. We all have, similar senses of humor, so that always goes over really well. We have a great time.
Yeah. They used the word sarcasm earlier.
Yeah, no, we're a very sarcastic group. We all have very dry, very blunt, and twisted senses of humor and stuff. And for those of y'all who are listening who are in my fan club, I am sending you guys a vlog tomorrow, and you guys will see exactly what I'm talking about.
Over these 3 weeks, I can't tell you, I just get sick of stuff being so serious all the time.
Yeah.
Amen.
And it's just, I try to crack jokes.
Sure.
Maybe one person might laugh.
Right.
But everybody else just wants to be serious like this.
Sure.
So
is that really the case?
I'm
Is that
trying
what's going on?
No, that was sarcasm.
Yeah, I got it.
we're a really lighthearted group, and like I said, when it takes the time to really like buckle down and stuff, we do that. But overall, we like everyone to just have a good time and make it as fun as we possibly can.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now I ask you this every interview, and I've got to ask you again. I got to follow up because my listeners, they have to know these things. It's not me that wants to know, but how's the love life going?
Ooh.
Oh, la la.
It's the same status as last time.
So you're married to the music?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah,
Me too.
There's no
we were talking about this. Like,
no one else. Me, myself, and I.
That's it.
Yeah.
You just don't have time right now.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
It's not really. It's like time, and for me, I'm someone who's like, if I'm gonna put myself in a relationship with somebody, I'm in it for the long haul kind of thing. It's got to be the right person, and it just hasn't come around yet. So it's like
And he's got to understand that music's your first love, though, right?
Yeah. Well, they also have to understand that I'm gone. Probably
she's gone
over half the year. She's gone. So if they're in Arizona, like they gotta understand. I'm not there for a good half of the year plus, usually. So
you can't get somebody who's going to be butthurt.
Yeah, or clingy or anything like that. And it's like you don't pay enough attention to me. It's just kind of it comes with the territory.
Now, would you date a guy in the band, or do you want somebody that has nothing to do with the music business?
I wouldn't ever date anybody that I'm working with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that just usually never ends up well in any situation. Whether you're in music or you're in retail or whatever it is, it usually does not end up going well together just because, life can happen and things can fall apart and whatnot. I mean, if it was somebody who was involved in the industry that I didn't work with, like, sure.
No problem.
Like in a different band or something.
What about the bass? I've heard things.
Genre or whatever, but
I've heard things about bass players. Would you date a bass player or no?
It honestly depends on the person.
Okay. I'm
Bass
stereotyping.
players can be really cool.
Okay.
Them bass players can be mischievous.
They can. They like to mess with people. We get into shenanigans. Like my bassist Teddy and all of us, like he'll get something going and we'll just all start running with it,
How's your love life going?
Similar.
Yeah?
I like being single, though. Because, that means at the venues, I can talk to whoever I want.
Sure. The girls just throw themselves at the drummer? I mean, is that true? I've heard those stories.
Wait a second. You're saying that you like being single so that you can talk to all the ladies there. Is that what you're saying?
He's a player.
Yeah, and not to make it sound like that. We were talking the other night. Literally, we were having the same conversation. I'm like, could you imagine having a serious relationship right now? No.
Yeah.
The answer is just no.
Your partner would have to totally understand 100% everything that you're doing. I mean, it would be hard.
And not to mention, I like being single. Honestly.
Sure.
I don't got anybody to answer to besides, of course, my boss.
She's enough, right?
Yeah. She's enough.
Another song. He makes a song out of everything.
Right. Even bagels.
Now, we're going to run out of time before we know it, so I want to make sure we get to Simple Life. Now, that's what this tour is all about, right?
That is what it is all about.
All right, so give me some insight on Simple Life. Did you write this one?
Yeah, so all the songs on the album were written by yours truly. And Simple Life was kind of fun because I was actually in New York when I wrote it. And, I had spent a couple days there, just seeing the city and whatnot. And I was actually in Central Park one morning just kind of roaming around by my lonesome. And, I was looking up and the trees and stuff. It's just so beautiful there. But then, I looked over the top of this tree and all I could see were skyscrapers behind it. And I couldn't help but in that moment go, man, I just can't wait to go back home, back to the simple life, back where things are, so much more easygoing and, just forget about the worries and stuff of the world and the hustle and the bustle. And then I had this spark of inspiration and I was like, that's a song. And I sat down on one of those giant rocks that's there in Central Park, my short little self.
Did you have your cowboy hat on?
No, not, no, but people were looking at me like, what is she doing?
Sure.
And because I'm frantically typing into my phone because that's all I had on me really, on this rock for a solid probably about an hour it took me to flesh, but I fleshed out the whole song. had the melody line for it. And
You talented people kill me.
Good and ready to go.
You kill me.
And
I mean,
so,
it would
yeah.
take me years.
And so then literally jumped on the flight that same day and flew back home. And I was like, we have to do something with this. Just busted into
Now,
the studio.
is everybody always like, yeah, Ashley, let's do that. Let's work on it. This is going to be great. Or does anybody ever speak up and like, oh, this one kind of sucks. We can't do this one.
I mean, I work with my producer, Brian Cuban. I literally call him the, Yoda to my Luke Skywalker as far as the things that he's taught me and songwriting and stuff. And
Randy, you are not.
We've tried working on some stuff where, eventually as we're working on it, we might come to the conclusion, this isn't going the direction we want it to go. Let's put it on the shelf and maybe we'll come back to it and stuff. But I mean, for the most part, if I come in and I got lyrics, I got a melody line and stuff, he's just like, okay, this is what you want to do. Let's flesh it out. Let's make it happen. What's your vision for it? What type of tone do you want?
So you have a feeling about it when you're writing it. Yeah.
No, usually the songs that I write, I'm like, okay, something has to be done with it. I just don't like to write them and leave them and then just be like, I mean, some things, I'll write lines and stuff maybe off the top of my head, and I maybe won't do anything with them for a while, or maybe I'll put them in something different, or just leave them there, and they might spark inspiration for another song.
Right.
But if I'm going to sit down and I start, really writing into something, it's going to be complete, and I'm going to do something with it.
Well, before we listen to Simple Life, I'm going to say a big thank you to Magnolia Emporium because they make a lot of stuff possible for the Chris Top program.
Did you ever think you could afford a designer?
No, way too expensive. Besides, I've got style.
If you had style, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Ouch. Interior designers are for rich people.
Magnolia Emporium.
Magnolia Aquarium? Is that for some crazy flower fish?
No, Magnolia Emporium. Randy's clients range from nurses and teachers to musicians, actors, and even some royalty thrown in there.
Oh, I'd be on the royalty side.
You really don't have any swag, do you?
No, I don't.
That's where Randy comes in. He listens to exactly what you want, whether it's spoken or unspoken.
Okay, if you mean he can read my mind, there's lots of things I don't want Randy to know.
No, he has a great feel for what he does.
Okay, where can I find Magnolia Emporium?
Just go to magnoliaemporium.com.
We want your space to reflect your success.
You are absolutely, positively, 100% for sure in the right place. This is the Chris Top program, and we're on location today at Panera Bread here in Clarksville, Tennessee, talking to Ashley Wineland.
Boom.
And Nick's hanging out with us, too. Nick's a very talented drummer. We hang out now, me and Nick.
Is that why we got these shakers? Is that the acoustic equivalent of drums?
Yeah, you got to be cool to use those.
Yeah, I'm not very cool, so I probably couldn't use it.
Yeah, me neither. I couldn't do it either. So, if you just tuned in, we've already listened to Bring On the Rain. That's an original by Ashley Wineland. We're about to play Simple Life here on the show. And if you missed the first part, all you got to do after the show's over, you can go back and listen on demand on iHeartRadio, on Stitcher, on Spreaker, on Blueberry, on... I don't know. There's other places, too.
On everything.
Yeah, there's lots of places.
Everywhere.
Or you can go to thechristopprogram.com and you can listen to the beginning as well. So if you go there, you can find just pretty much anything. We're going to play Simple Life now. And I'm excited. This is on the CD that I have. And you guys still have to autograph this for me.
We will.
You can't forget, okay?
No, when our serious
My popularity is
business
depending
talks
on this.
are done, we will definitely sign
Okay.
it for you.
Okay, and after this song, we'll talk a little bit about what's coming up on the tour, maybe.
Yeah,
then we'll close it up.
sure.
So, okay. All right. So I'm going to shut up and I'm going to shut up and listen. Okay.
You're gonna shut up?
Oh.
For now, I'm going to shut up.
All right, we good to go?
Yep.
Sounds good. This shanty apartment on the other side of downtown. It sure gets scratchy. It'll have to do for now. As I walk down these big streets, I close my eyes and can't help but think about a simple life. There ain't nothing wrong with the big city neon lights, but I still prefer the way on a summer night. To kick off my heels from my boots, let my hair down wild and loose. I don't think it's hard to choose piece of American pie. I'll take a walk through the sky in freshwater springs. It's playing outside till the bell rings. I took it to butter or fast food thing. I wanna leave it all behind, back to simple life. If I ever get back home, I'll finally be where I belong. Oh, Lord, it's been so long. But there's one thing that remains the same. The few good things I'll never change. What I wouldn't trade for anything. Everybody, clap along. To have a warm, clear blue sky in freshwater springs. Here you guys go. Kids playing outside till the dinner bell rings. I think it's damn better or fast food thing. I wanna leave this all behind, back to the simple life. Whoa, I wanna go back to the simple life. Back to simple life.
That was boss.
So, what do you guys think? Was that your favorite, or was it Bring On the Rain, or is it hard to tell?
I was gonna say, who are you asking?
You
that
like them
question
both?
to?
Yeah?
You guys are more than welcome
Yeah.
to take a part of this poll. Bring
I
On
like
the Rain
this one.
or Simple Life.
This one was my favorite.
Simple life. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Simple Life is a lot of fun.
They're both on like polar opposite sides of
Yeah.
the spectrum.
Yeah.
Simple Life's very fun. It's very like, you know.
Tiffany
Whereas like
likes
Bring On
Bring
the
On the
Rain's like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So what's your favorite?
Raise your feet. You know, it's hard because
I know.
both are so special and so important. I mean, I love them both, and they have their own unique aspects to them. I mean, Simple Life's just fun to play.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you that like bright, bubbly kind of feeling. But then, Bring On the Rain's also a song that means a lot to me too.
Sure.
Because of just the emotional connection that I have to it, the infusion of my own story and my own kind of mentality into it all. So.
Do you think you're right because it's your passion and you love it, or do you think it's just therapy?
It honestly
Because artists are a little crazy.
It's honestly a mixture of both most of the time. Some of my best stuff has just come out of emotional turmoil, for being completely honest, where, maybe something's got me in a funk or I'm just in a weird mood, and all of a sudden, I have a full-fledged song that means a lot. And then, other times it's like, yeah, I got this like fun little ditty playing around in my head that just randomly came out of nowhere. Let's do something with it and see where it goes. And then, you get something like Simple Life. So it kind of goes both ways.
I am just so happy and honored to be able to call you my friend, and I'm a big fan as well. Because I love your stuff. I still, I don't know. I hear Simple Life. I think She's Gone still my favorite. I think.
Okay, well, especially
I'm
since
torn.
you have the album now, too, you also have to listen to Natural Disaster, which is the other unreleased song on there. That one's really fun. That one's like a big powerhouse, kind of rockish song of ours that's on there, and that one's really fun, too.
Okay, we got to check it out.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to check it out. Now, you started the tour a month ago.
Yeah.
You said you started in California?
Yeah, we started March 2nd and 3rd in California. We kicked it off at the Old Crow Smokehouses out there.
Okay, and then you've made your way here. Now, where are you going from here?
So from here, we're actually heading out to the Carolinas for the next 2 weeks. So we'll be in North Carolina this weekend. We got a couple of shows at like the Fishbowl in Salisbury. We're in Hickory and Matthews. So, and then next week we are kind of jumping back and forth between South and North Carolina. So South Carolina is at Boiling Springs Ale House for my birthday, actually.
Yeah. Happy early birthday. Yeah.
Thank you. And then we're up at Tailgaters in North Carolina. So for anybody who's listening who's in the Carolinas, the best thing to do, honestly, is just to go to my website or to the events section on my Facebook page and check out my show schedule there.
That's AshleyWineland.com? Or
Yes.
Okay. And they,
simple and to the point.
And they can go there and they can find links to Twitter, to Instagram.
Yep, they can find all the social media links and stuff there. And I mean, if worst comes to worst, all you got to do is type in my name in the search bar and I'll pull up.
Gotcha. Now, Simple Life, you can get that on iTunes for 99 cents. I checked that out last night. I have it on my playlist now as well. And we've got the hard copy that's going to go up in the studio at home. Yeah. So you can go and get or you can just order the hard copy on your website.
Yeah, so if they're on my website and stuff, like I said, the show schedule's on there. They can also check out the music. The album itself they can find within my merchandise store. And they can join my fan club to watch that vlog we keep talking about.
Yes.
That
Now,
comes tomorrow.
do you have any more radio interviews coming up?
We have a bunch. I'm honestly really happy. So tomorrow I'm actually doing a really fun interview with some of the students over at USC.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So getting to talk to them a little bit, and you know that's kind of cool, especially being a college student myself right now, being able to kind of share what I'm doing with everybody, and just bond over our mutual love of ramen
That's
noodles.
great.
I hate it that you did my show so early because the other ones just aren't going to compare, I think. The other radio shows that you do?
I mean,
gonna be rough.
nothing is ever quite as fun. It's just a very free-flowing kind of setting.
I mean, we don't plan nothing.
We don't want to toot our own horn or anything.
I mean, Allie's going to go hunt people down.
I will.
She does that. She really does.
I have a particular set of skills.
I totally appreciate that.
Are you looking forward to the Avengers? I got to ask you that before you go.
Yes, and I'm so excited. I watched the trailer, and I mean, there's a couple of different ones now, but like the first one that came out, I'm a big Loki fan. I love.
Oh my gosh!
This is why
you're my new best friend. Like I love
we
Loki.
get along. No, I'm a huge Loki fan. So like literally the 2 seconds where they showed him holding the Tesseract.
He's not going to be a bad guy
and stuff. I was like,
look,
he's never been like a true bad guy.
Yeah, but I mean, like he kind of was. But he's redeeming himself. He's redeeming himself. He's going to be on Thor's side, and it's going to be so great.
I love it. So
I don't think he's going to redeem himself. I think he's going down.
What are you talking about? He's not going to redeem himself.
He's a bad guy.
Look, Darth Vader redeemed himself.
She's part of the army.
Right before he died.
You can't
they always redeem themselves right before they die.
Who found redemption?
What good is that? What good is redemption if you're just...
He's going to go to heaven.
Okay.
He's going to go to Valhalla.
That's all that matters. All right. So, Ashley, I appreciate you making the drive to come down here to hang out with us and chill for a while and talk about stuff. And seeing Nick, I appreciate you too. I do.
To be here, man.
I do. I'm glad we got to hang out and bond a little bit.
Actually, in person.
We got to hang out too. I mean, it's wonderful. We want to thank you for the 3 giant bags of bagels we're going to be taking to our temporary home. And the rest of the band's going to be really excited. So
they got to eat somehow.
Yeah, we'll stuff them full of bread and it'll all be good. They'll play great.
They'll sleep good.
Really. Does the band ever move? No, they eat bagels and they just pass out throughout the day. But no, it's been a wonderful, being here. And again, a big thank you to the staff here at the Panera for letting us hang out and sing music and give a concert for everybody while we do our raucous and our interview.
Absolutely. It's always a pleasure to see you. And anytime anything cool happens, new music comes out, let me know. We'll get you on the show, as always. And don't tell Kiki, okay? But... like, whenever you come out with new stuff and you want to send it to me just to kind of sample,
she's probably listening right now.
Before it's released, feel free to do that. Okay? I mean, we're tight enough for that, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I have faith that you wouldn't put anything out that I
No, absolutely not.
Because it's a douchebag-free zone.
You're one of the few people who I'm like, I could send this out early and just, like, test run it by them.
Right.
And so no, we're good.
Okay, good. So that's just between us, though.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
No
one else knows.
No, not at all. So you had fun, right?
It was lit.
Yeah, it was fun catching up with everybody. Now, we still got to get selfies before you guys leave for sure.
Yes.
Now, I do appreciate each and every one of you that listen to this show whenever we go on a broadcast live. And I'll tell you this, I will never, ever, ever take any of you for granted. I love you too much. So until we broadcast again, please remember, life is good, and I'm gone.
Maybe dark things might be looking grim. I guess it's time